Hi guys, and welcome to this week's review show.
Yeah, as per usual, guys, thank you so much for all your support on all of our social media. Honestly, it's crazy the impact that the social media has been having, and that's all thanks to you guys. So we appreciate every single one of you. All right, we appreciate the ones who subscribe more, though. I will say that.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say, if they haven't subscribed, why not?
Yeah, we still appreciate you, but just not as much. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, we have picked some items today. And very, very exciting. One of the items is very exciting because we've been unavailable, or it's been unavailable for ages, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So we've got two brand new products to talk about today, and some utilities.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not kidding. Are so sought after, and we just haven't been able to supply them. But now we've had literally the smallest batch come in, so we're going to be talking about those. But what should we start with? What one do you want to start with?
I tell you what, let's start with those.
Okay, right. So we'll start with them.
So this is the Coin Unique. Now the Coin Unique has been around for many, many years, and it is an effect that magicians, up until recently, every magician owned one.
Oh, without a doubt.
But in the last few years, for some reason, well, I know the reason, but UK coin gaffs have been very hard to get hold of. And that is because the coin engineers that used to make the coins either no longer with us, sadly, or retiring. So we're waiting for new up-and-coming coin engineers to come and start offering these gimmicks. Now, we've managed to find someone that can make these to our specification, and we're glad to say that we've just got some in. They're in very limited numbers, and they are something I would say every magician should own. They're a utility item. A lot of people just do the very simple, you know, vanish in the hand, but there's so many things you can do with them. Yeah. Transpositions, vanishes, but they help you a lot of ways with your coin magic. Yeah. Now, one thing I want to point out as well, and not a lot of people know this, and that is the £2.50p was actually created by me and Alakazam.
Oh.
We were the first people to do a £2.50p Coin Unique. And when you look at it, it's phenomenal because because of the shape of the 50, there is a weird optical illusion that goes on that makes the 50 look bigger than the £2 coin. Yep. And the shape of it, it sort of doesn't make sense. Yeah. But yeah, we were the first people to bring out a £2.50p.
That is actually wicked. That is actually really cool, I can't lie. And that one does look phenomenal. You know, I was looking at it next door and it is killer. Just, it is the shape difference. Because you just think it would poke out, like, how does that work? I don't get it, but it's absolutely killer. Now, like you were saying, obviously there's loads of ways you can use a Coin Unique. It's such a great utility to have. And it's awesome if literally you just carry it in your pocket and you're just down the pub and you just, even if you just put it under a glass, shake it and it falls through the table. Something like that is fantastic. But I know Etienne Pradier on his academy has got a routine using it. And like we said, you know, you can get Coin Uniques around, but the quality is rather shocking. Do you know what I mean? Like some of them.
In a good way. Oh
no, not the ones from us. The other ones are shocking.
I was going to say, yeah, because you can pick them up. I had one that someone bought in to show me they had got from eBay or something. And it was... Yeah,
you've got like
never get away with
You've got like a mil gap round the insert for a start. It's just a magnet that attracts it. And then you've got like a head and a head where it just hasn't even been looked through quality-wise. Yeah. And the thing is, if you're out and about, a Coin Unique is something where you perform in it, you can hand it to them. Do you know what I mean? And it's not even a big deal. But like, honestly, the pound and penny one next door, I'm not kidding. They're all phenomenal. But I don't even know how it works. So... like how they even get it that fine is phenomenal. But all made out of real coins. We've got £1, 1 penny, £2, 2 penny, and £2.50p. They're on the website. They do come with like a page of instructions, but it's pretty self-explanatory what you can do with them.
There's a great routine actually on Tom Wright's academy as well. Didn't he do the pickpocketing one out of the hand?
I think he did. I can't remember, but I think he did, yeah.
Yeah, which was really good. I mean, I used to use Coin Unique a lot when I was doing Mix and Mingle. I just used to do a coin under watch routine with it. And it's beautiful for that because you're so far ahead.
Yeah.
so far ahead of the game. It's really, really cool.
But yeah, so if you've bought a coin unique from us in the past and want a spare one, because they are so hard to get hold of, you can obviously sort of rest assured that the quality of these ones are like what we used to have. They are phenomenal. We wouldn't sell them if the quality wasn't great. So yeah, the coin uniques on our website are available now.
So should we take a look at performance?
Yeah, do quick performance, and then we'll say, who they're good for, all that other good stuff. I'm a magician. I'm going to blow this guy's mind, okay? Check this out. Now, can I borrow your hand? Is that all right?
Okay, yep.
Lovely. Put your arm out. I'm going to try something with this coin here, right? Watch this. £2, 2p, okay? Check this out. I'm going to place... Actually, you can close your hand just like that. Close it there. Perfect, okay? Open it. Make sure there's nothing inside. Close your hand again.
Yep.
Okay, don't open it until the end.
Okay.
£2, 2p. Watch. I'm going to close my hand around the coins like this, and I'm going to remove just one of the coins, okay? Watch. I'm going to take out the £2 coin, okay? Watch. If I just wave here and wave there, the 2p completely vanishes. Now, it doesn't go far. It has to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Slowly open up your hand. Check this out.
Yeah, but I can feel it ain't there.
No, I didn't say it would go there. I just wanted you to just open your hand slowly. It does go, though. Check this out. Underneath your watch. Slowly turn your hand over. Get out of here. Take it out. That is unbelievable.
How'd you do that then?
If I tell you, I'd have to kill you. It's unbelievable, isn't it? It's insane.
Right, so that was a performance of Harry doing the coin under watch with the coin unique. So who's this good for? It's self-working. The gimmick is self-working. It's a very clever gimmick. Engineered, does all the work for you. So in its basic form, you've got 2 coins in your hand, close your hand, open it, you've only got 1 coin, which you can show both sides. And the coin does that work. So if you're an absolute beginner, this is perfect. If you just want to do a trick down the pub, this is the trick to go for. One of the tricks I used to do in a bar is you get a beer mat, put it down, you put the 2 coins on the beer mat, get a little shot glass, put it over, swirl it, one of the coins vanishes, and now it's under the beer mat.
Yeah.
Beautiful little pub bet.
Reactions, the reactions, honestly, for that are insane, aren't they?
Because they see the 2 coins under the glass, and then one of them just vanishes in front of their eyes.
And they can pick it. They can take the glass, or they can look at the coin. They can look at the other coin. The beer mat's normal. It is phenomenal. Isn't it?
Really good. So who's it good for? Literally anyone. If you're a working magician, you need a coin unique, without a shadow of a doubt. If you're a hobbyist, you need a coin unique. It is one of the best gimmicks you're ever going to play with, and it gets killer reactions for something so simple.
Without a doubt. Yeah, so honestly, highly recommend that. Where's it good for? Anywhere. Strolling, or impromptu looking situations, just going out with your mates. The only thing we'd say is please don't spend it.
Yeah,
because they are so good, it will be like a normal coin. So we supply you with, on every one of the sets, we supply you with a little black coin purse to keep it in, so you haven't got to worry about, oh, it's just in with your other change. But honestly, looking at them side by side, you will not tell the difference. That's how good they are. But yeah, perfect for loads of situations. So versatile. Must have, really, isn't it?
And remember, we've only got a limited number in stock, so pop over to the website and you can actually find the link down below.
Certainly can. Right, let's move on.
Right, so the next trick we're going to take a look at is this one, the new ESP Test Cards by Dave Forrest. Now, Harry handed me these this morning, asked me to learn them while he was filming with Jamie. So I took a look at the instructions. I learned a basic routine. Now, bearing in mind, you're going to see a performance in a moment, and that is after about 20 minutes of watching the video and putting it together.
Whilst the phone's going off.
Yeah, while the phone's going off and we've got people in the shop. But what I can say is this is very, very, very clever.
Well, we sold a lot of these, and we keep selling them, and I haven't really had a chance, until you performed it, I haven't really had a chance to look at it properly. And I remember we had, or at the time of filming, we had Paul come in the shop. And he was like, what's new? He always gets a lot of stuff, and he's a great magician. And I said, oh, we got these new ESP testing cards. He went, nah, I'm not really into that kind of stuff. I went, oh, no worries. I said, I think Dad's learning it if you want to see a routine anyway. Literally, as soon as you've done a routine to it, you went and grabbed one from the cabinet and put it on there. Yeah. Because I just think it's different, isn't it? They're so strong. And it's not your basic ESP stuff. It's very, very good.
Yeah, it's really, really clever. So the cards themselves, let me show you one of the cards. So the cards themselves have got various bits of information on there. You've got a 3-digit number, you've got a shape and a colour, you've got a word, and you've got a QR code. The QR code will take you to a Wikipedia page of a historical figure.
Nice.
Now, the great thing about this is the way Dave Forrest has constructed it. When I was watching the video, you can get one bit of information from the back of this card very, very easily, very easily. But with that one piece of information, you have the answer to everything on that card.
That's
now,
clever.
when I got told that, I didn't have a clue how it was going to work. When I watched the video, everything is so well thought out. It's so easy. I will say there will be a bit of memory work involved, not a huge amount.
Yeah.
I only did it for 20 minutes and I could do the effect in its basic form.
Yeah.
When I watched a performance of Dave Forrest, Dave does it like a tossed out deck. So he has 4 or 5 people select cards and he reveals different information from everyone's card, which is really cool. I think as a tool, it's brilliant.
The cards look lovely as well, don't they?
Yeah, the quality is good.
Nice. Let's have a look at performance and we can look at the cards and stuff. But yeah, the cards on this, I'm going to take another look at them because they are wicked. Let's have a look.
Emilio.
Yep.
These are ESP cards and they're used for testing extrasensory perception. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, so it's the ability, if you're thinking of something, maybe I could pick up on what you were thinking.
Okay.
So these are used in experiments and tests like that to see if someone is not so much psychic, but can see things like a mind reader and bits like that. Okay, so these cards have got simple bits of information that they believe are easy to transmit telepathically through your mind. So each one's got a 3-digit number. There's some shapes on there. There's a random word. They're all different as well.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So we're going to try something out. Just reach in and grab one for me. Take it. Have a little look-see. Okay, and you've got a 3-digit number. We're going to concentrate on that first because that's usually the easiest to get. So have a look at a 3-digit number. Have a look at the first digit.
Yeah.
The first digit, I'm not looking at anything, but the first digit I'm picking up is a 2.
Yes.
And then it's a 5 underneath the 2.
Yeah.
And the final digit in your mind, nothing out your mouth, just in your mind, scream out the 3rd digit to me like that's a number 3, yes?
Yeah.
So we're looking at 253.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Have a look at the word. No, let's go for the shape.
Okay.
The shape. First of all, just concentrate on the colour. I want you to imagine a big screen, and that screen is just covered in this colour. It's just, that's orange.
Yep.
Okay, and it's the shape is a cross.
Yes.
An orange cross. Okay, now have a look at the word. Pick up a letter in your mind somewhere in the middle of the word.
Okay.
Okay, there's definitely an S in your word. I'm seeing an S.
Yep.
It begins with a T.
Yep.
It's actually 2 words put together, is that right?
Yes.
Is it tombstone?
Yeah.
It is, brilliant. Okay, now there's a QR code on that card as well. Can you scan that with your phone? That's going to take you to a Wikipedia page. Tell me when you've got that.
It's just loading up. Yep.
Okay, so this is going to be someone from history. Do you know who this person is?
I've heard of them, yes.
And do you know what they're famous for? Don't tell me, but just say yes or no. Do you know? You do. Okay, so I want you to visualize as much as you know about this person.
Okay.
Okay, now the first thing I'm going to say is obviously this person was alive many years ago. Now, a lot of these people are people from history, so it does go back a while. But I'm seeing this being in sort of London. I'm seeing it, whatever this person was doing, it was happening at night because it's quite dark. It feels a bit Victorian. But I'm seeing red. I'm seeing a lot of red. Oh, okay, this is pretty gruesome. Are you thinking of Jack the Ripper?
Yes.
You are. Perfect. All that information and every single card is different. That, my friend, is extrasensory perception. So that was a performance. Now, preferably, you wouldn't do it all on one person because I think it's a lot of information. But if you split it over more spectators, you're making the effect play bigger and you're getting different people involved. So that's the way I would do it, the way that Dave Forrest does it. Now, there is, you do have to read markings. Now, this is a question that I always get asked, is how easy do you think I could read them? Now, the marking system that Dave has come up with, I think is very easy to read. Now, I have had my eyes done, so I'm not wearing glasses at the moment, but I can read them no problem because it's not like you're trying to read a little dot somewhere on the card. It's quite, because of what the marking system is, it appears quite prominent.
Nice.
Which is really good.
Well, you were showing Paul, who wears glasses, and he could see them fine.
Yeah.
He's the one who picked them up in the shop. So
yeah. And the thing is, because of what the cards are and the way you're going to do the routines, I set these up before when I was doing it to Paul. And I did it to Andy, and Andy knew the method, but this threw him when he knew the method. I set them up in a stack. Now, Dave doesn't talk about that, I don't believe, on the video, because I watched the method, but then I sort of skipped through. So I'm not sure if Dave does talk about them, but I had them stacked in such a way that I said to Andy, look, I'm not going to look. I want you to cut off as few or as many as you like. When you take them, hold them up against your chest.
Nice.
So he did that. Now, by looking down at my hand,
nice, yeah,
I knew what he was looking at.
So now that just eliminates the marking as such of that card. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and I could still reveal everything. So if you are someone that may have to stare a little bit longer, there are ways of doing that. But I think it's very clever. I think it's very strong. I think the quality of the cards are perfectly fine.
Really nice.
Yeah. And I think it's allowing you to reveal so much information with really pretty much no work. A little tiny bit of memory work that's pretty easy.
And that's what, when you said obviously you reveal loads of information, that's why I was thinking it is, again, good for beginners. Because, again, anything that's good for a beginner obviously is good for a pro. It doesn't mean because it's good for a beginner, pro shouldn't look at this, because that's not how it works. But having loads of different bits of information is perfect for someone who wants to get into mentalism, because it allows you to reveal different things from different people if you are doing it multiple spectators. And it really feels like you're kind of just cherry picking. If you just focus on that, you're just mind reading that part of it. You know, it's not just like a one name revelation where you might not know, oh, do I do a middle letter? Do I do an, do you know what I mean? And that's a little bit more of an advanced reveal. Whereas something like this, you've got set things, but because it's maybe 5 people, 5 different bits of info or whatever you're going to go for, it really does sort of help you learn to sort of make the mind reading more believable, which is awesome.
No, it really does. And the other thing I want to say as well, the way that Dave Forrest has linked to everything is very clever. You know, I think people will go through it and go, oh, yeah, that's nice. But when you actually look at what he's done to make it really simple for you to learn and associate this reveal with that reveal in your mind. So because you know this bit, and then because of this, you know that. It all sort of just seems to lock together really nicely. And it's not like there's 4 different things on that card you can reveal.
Nice.
But they are all connected in a way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a connection that your mind will retain. It's in there. So, yeah, I mean, you got to give it to Dave Forrest. This is a lot cleverer than it may initially seem.
Very good. So, yeah, again, where's it good for? Probably good where you'd expect, you know. It could even be good on stage, really. If you've got 5 people up there all thinking of bits of information, you know, you just have a big pad, you're writing it down, things like that. So, yeah, literally anywhere from right close up, you can even carry it with you. So, yeah, close up, all the way strolling, tables, parlour, stage, wherever, really, isn't it? Yeah, awesome. So, yeah.
And I will say as well, you can work it as a regular ESP style deck as well. So if you've got routines you do like matchup effects, or if you've got our aged ESP where I teach a few ESP routines on there, you could start off with doing some of those routines and maybe focus more on the shapes. But then you can have them mixed together with the rest of the pack and then go into some other reveals and other telepathy type routines. But that is, I presume this is the name on the website, new ESP Test Cards by Dave Forrest. But check them out. I recommend them. If you like ESP, you're going to love these. The information you can reveal is phenomenal for the information that you actually peak. And once again, if you want to grab a set, links down below. Okay, so the last effect today is our brand new effect number 46, or trick 46, by the legend that is Steve Rowe.
Yeah, now as soon as Steve Rowe's name's attached to anything, you know it's going to be fun, you know it's going to be entertaining, and you know that it's probably going to include sweets of some kind, right? He's kind of built this cool niche for himself where he has a lot of fun.
Not standing up.
That's fun, yeah.
You carry on
it's
talking.
Got a
I'm going to
heavy,
hold it.
Beautiful gimmick inside. That's
it has, yeah.
So you don't need to carry it around with you, so don't worry about the weight of things.
Yeah.
But it's so good, honestly, I love it. Now, we were fortunate enough to sort of get the rights to this, and it's taken quite a while for it to actually come out.
Yeah.
But I think it's been well worth the wait. You know, the way it's been received at Blackpool and things like that has been phenomenal. And to be fair, unsurprisingly good response to it. You know, when you look at it, it's a small box, but it plays amazingly. It's super duper strong. It's super duper simple. It is probably the perfect magic trick, really, isn't it?
It's got all the elements.
Yeah, your spectators are involved. There's a giveaway sign-in at the end. It goes to an impossible location. It's fun. It's entertaining. It is literally brilliant.
And you've got the magician in trouble sort of aspect to it.
It literally ticks every box.
Yeah, and it's got a beautiful kicker ending. It's really great. So we're going to show you a full performance of this. Who are we going to show? We're going to show yours or Steve's?
Don't know. Whoever. Mine. Okay. Jamie's saying mine.
You're going to see a performance right now of Harry performing this at a recent Blackpool convention where this sold out on day 2.
Whenever I perform, people say, how do you learn magic tricks? You know, where do you go to learn the tricks? And it's a valid question. And there are things called magic shops. Not like what you see in Harry Potter, potions and wands and broomsticks and stuff like that, but with card tricks and stuff. So this is one at my local one. It's called Trick 46. It was voted 46th best trick out of 50. So don't get your hopes up. It was in the sale, obviously in the sale for some reason. But it comes with a deck of cards and instructions. So I thought we can learn it all together today. Does that sound all right?
Yeah.
Okay, who wants to read these out?
I will.
Okay, perfect. So read them out loud. Go for it.
You'll need a pack of playing cards,
Yep.
Sharpie,
Yeah, got that.
willing audience member.
Yeah, do you mind? Yeah, awesome.
Seem very willing to me.
Yeah.
Magical powers.
I can supply them, we're good, yeah.
A reward as a thank you.
All right, I can think of something. Yeah, no worries. Put it to the back, go to the next card.
Number 1. Announce to your audience, this is likely the most amazing magical feat you'll ever witness. Watch very carefully.
All right, this is likely to be the most amazing magical feat you'll ever witness. Watch very, very carefully.
2. Take the pack of playing cards and ask the volunteer to choose one.
Okay.
Remember to take the cards out of the box first. With the cards selected, hand them the Sharpie so that they can sign the face of the card.
Sign it right in the middle for me, please, mate. Lovely job.
Doesn't matter if you see the card, but once it is signed, take the card back, tear off one corner.
Oh, tear it off. Okay, hold up. Wait there. Let me rip it. Let me rip it. There, wait a minute.
Ask the volunteer to put it in their mouth and eat it.
All right. I can put it in my mouth, Jeremy. Don't worry about it. Right. Hang on. Wait there.
Of course, don't actually eat the corner. That
Shut. You got to come on, man.
Sorry, I wasn't fast enough. You're going to need that for the grand finale.
Right.
So pretend to eat the corner and swallow it whilst keeping it hidden in your hand.
Right. That's fine.
Remember palming.
Right. Yeah. Rule 1. Right.
7. Once the applause has
7. Hang on. I thought it was just on 5. 4.
Well, that's the next one. Yeah. Oh, there's no 5.
Right. It was in the sale for a reason. That's fine. All right. What does it say?
Oh, sorry.
That was good. Yeah.
Once the applause has died down and the audience has had a chance to take in what's just happened, offer your help with a reward from your pocket
Right.
or case and thank them for being so wonderful.
I don't know what was meant to have happened, but just pretend it was the best trick you ever did see. Right.
Yay!
Hey, thank you so much, Jeremy. Reach in, take out anyone you like, my friend. Thank you so much. That's just for helping, all right? I appreciate it. Okay, no, I'm just joking. Right, if you take a hold of that corner, rip the side of that thing off, rip it up. And you never know. That don't look like sugar to me inside there, Jeremy, I'll be honest. Give it a little flick, and maybe, just maybe, we have got a perfect match
That's wicked!
of the corner piece. There you go. Look at that. Boom, boom, sugar.
Yay!
Thank you
Remember
so
to
much.
look out for more tricks from Alakazam.
Hey, thank you so much for that. Lovely. Hey,
Yeah!
thank you.
So that was it. That was trick 46. Now there's a couple of questions that I want to answer that we've been asked, because we launched this, gave it a soft launch on the Alakazam Live on Tuesday. This will be part of our launch show at the end of the month, as well as the new product that's coming out. But one of the questions that has come up a few times is, well, there's two questions. The first one is, do you have to eat the card? Now, the answer to that is no. That's the way Steve does it, and that's an option that you're given in here. But you're also given another option where it just says destroy the card. With no reference to how you do it. So you can get rid of the card whatever you want. I was speaking to a customer of ours today who said that he's going to tear it up and then vanish to pieces. So whatever way you want to go with it, we've supplied you with the option to do that, so you don't have to eat the card.
Also, a lot of people are saying, do you actually swallow it? I just bite it and then just put it at the top of my mouth.
Oh, see, I thought you swallowed it. Steve does swallow his, but you just hold it there.
I just fill it, literally, I chew it and I just push it out with my tongue, up next to my teeth and my cheeks, and I just spit it out after, really.
Oh,
I've never
well,
swallowed one. Imagine a black pod, I've literally a whole deck in my belly. You know what I mean? That'd be horrible.
The other question that come up a lot was, do we have to buy refills? Now, once again, we don't reference the fact that the corner appears in a suite. So the corner could appear anywhere. It could be in your wallet, it could be in a nest of envelopes that you've handed out at the beginning. Wayne Goodman had a great idea yesterday. He's going to do this at a wedding, but at the beginning, and I know you do this, you give out a card at the beginning that's part of your act when you're doing weddings. Now, Wayne's going to have this corner piece in the card. He's going to tell them not to open the card yet till the end. And then they find the corner in there, which is really neat.
That's really nice.
So we don't specify where it's found, so that's entirely up to you. Now, with regards to refills, if you are using suites, you are destroying a suite every time. So the only refills you're really going to need is a one-way deck of some sort.
One-way force
to make your gimmicks. And if you're using suites, you're going to need the suites. So that's it. But as with regards to special magical refills, no.
There's no Trick 46 designated refills. You know, it's not a Trick 46 pack. You literally, wherever you want your corner to appear, you're going to buy that. So if you want it in Haribo's, sweets, in your shoe, whatever, do you know what I mean? Just that. And then, like Dad said, just a one-way force deck where you're going to get the corner pieces from. The
other thing about this, and people have asked, why did it take us so long to get out? Now, there is a special gimmick in here that was designed by Steve Rowe. We went through a lot of prototypes on not only material, but the shape and everything else to get this right. So what you're supplied in here, you're supplied sort of, you've got to do a little bit of prep work, but you're supplied sort of ready to go with the effect. You get what you need apart from the sweets.
And the prep's no like sticking of stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's not faffy prep. There's nothing, literally hardly anything to it.
But you're supplied with that stuff in here and that gimmick will last you a lifetime.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
It really will. The other thing that we've done is we've created it so the whole premise is about you're going to teach them a trick. You pick this trick up in a bargain bin. So even the box it comes in looks vintage. So you could use this as part of the act. And the cards inside, we've designed them so they look like they come out of a Christmas cracker or something like that. All magical, sparkly, you know, rabbit in a hat type thing. So it really looks like what it's supposed to be.
It's honestly, I love it. It done so well at Blackpool, and to be fair, I can see why. You know, it's appealing to everyone. You know, if you're a professional, again, perfect. If you're a beginner, again, perfect, you know. So it's great for anyone. It makes you feel like a magician because it's such a quirky ending. It's so cool and you don't have to do anything. It's entertaining. So for a professional, this is killer. You know, for a professional, it's like a solid 8-minute fun audience interaction trick with a kicker ending that's brilliant. So yeah, it's fantastic for professionals. Where is it good for? You probably, well, top table, you could definitely do it for top table. Parley could do it. Stage,
table hopping. There's no reason why you couldn't.
Yeah, if
you're prepped.
Yeah. The only thing would be if people can hear you, but then you just get them to talk louder. Do you know what I mean? And it's only to their table. So yeah, you could do it tables.
Yeah. But it's, you know, it's designed really as a top table, parlour setting, or even stage. Now, I know that Steve Rowe does the odd comedy club. This is the routine he'll do up on stage.
Yeah.
And it's one of those great things. If you're looking for something to transition from close up to sort of parlour or stage, this is the perfect effect. If you're looking for the effect that you're going to have in your close-up case, and if you're at a gig and someone says, could you do something to the whole room before you leave? This is that effect. You don't have to worry about your script because the cards do all the work for you. It's literally the effect. It's an effect in a box.
Also, yeah, it actually is, because you can just take this with you, whatever event you go to. You don't even need your refills, because you can just have this in there and then just think, oh, have you got a lemon behind a bar? I'll just shove it in a lemon.
Yeah.
Look at the venue when you get there, put it under their seat, stick it to the bottom of their chair, anything you want. So yeah, you can literally take that in your bag and you're good. And you don't even have to remember anything, because they're reading out the instructions to the trick.
Yeah.
So you literally don't even have to remember it. You can learn it as they're telling it to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, cannot recommend it enough. Honestly, it is an 11 out of 10 trick. So yeah, absolutely love it. If you're on the fence about it, just get it. You're not going to regret it.
Yeah, you certainly won't. And the gimmick inside will last you a lifetime, and you will use it a lot for this trick and other tricks. So that is trick 46 by Steve Rowe. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this Alakazam review show. Thank you so much for watching. As we say every week, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button. It really does help. And if you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified every time we put a new video up on YouTube, which we do almost every day.
I think we do it every day in one video or another. I do also just want to say, guys, if you're not a member of Unlimited, please sign up to it. Honestly, it's phenomenal. You get a 7-day free trial. There's over 300 tricks on there. You can check them all out. There's loads of exclusive content on there as well. So people like Craig Petty, yourself, there's loads of routines that are exclusive just to the Unlimited platform, so you can't learn them anywhere else. There's lessons on there, so card sleights, acting sleights, Rubik's Cube sleights, coin sleights, there's tons on there. So definitely head over to Alakazam Unlimited, start your free trial, and if you like it, you can sign up. It's £4, it's literally £4.99 a month. You can cancel whenever, and it's so easy to cancel. On the platform, there's just a bit that says view subscription. You can pause it or you can cancel it. It's that easy. You haven't got to go for a long-winded process. But you're not going to want to cancel because there's new videos added every single week. So it's constantly being updated.
Yeah, all included under your $4.99 subscription. So that's it. But keep your eye out on your emails, because we'll be announcing the date of our big live launch show at the end of this month, where we'll be talking about effects that have come out during this month, and we will have a live launch of a brand new product. And this is a product that I know a lot of people have been waiting for a lot of years.
Yeah, just to bring Paul back into it one more time. He was in next door and he was like, anything new? And I went, well, this is coming out at the end of the month. We did have it for 1 month and they sold out. And he was like, oh, what is it? And he went, oh, I think I've got it. And I went, oh, have you ever played with the trade? He went, no, I wanted that. And they sold out so fast, couldn't get my hands on one. I've waited all this time. So he picked one up. So there you are. Right, guys, until next time, adios.
Yeah, have a great week.
Cheers, guys.